Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie. You can follow me on Instagram under the same handle, Watch Natalie. And I'm going to be putting more tarot stuff up there, so maybe going live and doing some readings, maybe doing some down and dirty, daily readings on the Insta. So watch that space if you want to. I'm going to do your May comprehensive reading for Aquarius. One of my favorite signs, one of my absolutely favorite signs. You guys are really great people. You're so cool and funny. I love you guys. Remember that time spirals. So what does that mean for energy? Okay, you're guided to this video for one reason or another. It doesn't have to resonate in this moment in real time. For some of you it will. And some of you are going to stumble across this video 3 years from now and it will resonate. So make sure to just watch the videos as you're guided to watch them. And, you will intuitively know what resonates and what doesn't resonate. So just take it as it resonates. If it's not resonating, exit the reading. And, you're either going to go with my flow or you're not, man. It's one of the other men. Okay, so I'm really happy to do this reading. That Scorpio and Capricorn, all of that just like sucked all of my energy. Then I felt guided to do all those like special readings. So I'm sorry that this is coming late, Aquarius, but I think it'll be well worth it, okay? Thank you for being patient. Thank you. All right, let's see what Aquarius, and it's not going to be the same exact reading that I did for Scorpio and Capricorn because, God, Scorpio's was just really long. Just really, really, really long. It was like 2.5 hours. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot that was my hot tea. That's better. Okay, Aquarius, you've got some intense stuff going on right now. I don't know who I'm tuning into exactly. It'll be some Aquarians. It won't resonate for everyone, but it's going to be, Aquarians. Aquarius. Working hard. Or you have worked really hard on something in the past. Or what we're going to be talking about is something that you've been working on for a very long time. First two cards. Ten of Swords, covered by the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is kind of like this admirer of sorts, or kind of like this messenger, or kind of like this, yes, they could be like a young person, a young spirit, a young energy to the reading. However, I feel like the Page of Wands is going to be just either more emotionally immature or just really excited to take action and kind of just take action. I feel like you're kind of doing something about this Ten of Swords energy, Aquarius. I feel like that's part, it's either someone around you is feeling that. It doesn't even have to be you, because I'm not even really feeling that for you, that Ten of Swords energy. For some of you, it will be you, but for others, I feel like the predominant energy that I'm feeling right now is not really that. And I feel like this other card, this coin card that we got, the Eight of Coins, is more like something that you have. It's something that you've conquered, or that you're in the process of conquering. It's like you've been. It's like you've been working on something and you've had to endure some betrayal along the way, or unsavory personalities along the way. That's what it has more to do with for me. Okay, but this Page of Wands, it could also be like official communications. It could be email. It could be a typed up letter with like the letterhead of like the company name. It could be something that's more, the pages communicate information, okay? We already know that. However, with the Page of Wands, he's so fiery, he's so charismatic that there's kind of like a crowd around him. And it's kind of like there's... The wands are the fire signs, and they don't have to be fire signs, but they have that energy to it. So that really public sort of dealing with the public in a sort of way. So if there's like a communication, it could be a communication that plays out in public, or maybe like an email that's sent to the whole entire company or corporation. It could also be someone has something to tell you, and it might have to do with this. But I think it's kind of like important news. I kind of think it's like important news. Maybe not like in the newspaper. That's like a more old-fashioned way of looking at it. But it's something that has to do with more your... It is job and career. It is job and career. Okay. This is having to do with the job and the career. There's something that you've been working on at work, or creatively, because the wands are creativity. And this could be someone that really did stab you in the back, or it's energy that you're conquering, or just pain, or just struggle, or just grief, or just, you know, generally. But all right, let's move on. The base of this reading, the center of the reading, like how you got into this situation, the foundation of this situation, King of Cups. Could be a water sign. It could be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. However, it does not have to be. It doesn't have to be. I'm going to say it's a Scorpio. Trying to escape the Scorpio energy, but it's like... right? But I'll tell you why I think that in a minute. So, Aquarius, if it's not a Scorpio, let's just say, just for shits and giggles, let's say it's not a Scorpio. This is someone who does not tell his feelings to someone with words. This is someone who maybe can't even speak his feelings. Maybe he's not even a chatty person. Maybe he's not even someone who's very talkative. This is someone who... it's like he can't make the words. He feels so much. If you look, this king is on a concrete slab. Concrete, okay? Concrete is very hard, doesn't really bend or shape or move. And then that concrete slab is on these waters that are just roiling beneath the surface. Okay? Or at the surface, whatever. You know what I mean? So he's sitting there like... God, my hands look all big like that. But you get it, right? He's sitting there just like... But underneath the surface, he's like... you know, it's like very dramatic, very, very emotional. So if he's not a Scorpio, some of you he will be, some of you he won't be. But this is someone at work. This is someone at work who is not very poker face. Oh my God, why did it take so long for me to say? This is definitely a poker-faced individual. A poker-faced man in power who's at the center of this whole thing. Is he the one that stabbed you in the back? I don't think so. I don't get that feeling. But whatever this is, it has to do with him. He's at like the center of it. Okay? He's at he's in the foundation spot. We're doing the Celtic cross reading, and then I'll switch to the other decks. This is like we're going broad to narrow. This is the life feat part, and then we go into the romance, and then we go into the love, then we go into the sex. Okay, so this is all about someone at work with this project. Maybe this Page of Wands is being... Here, let me move forward. The recent past, which is an effect that you can still be feeling even right now. It's the Knight of Wands. Either you or someone else took action. The Knight of Wands just like charges into the situation, right? He just like goes. He just does it. He just like goes for it. Doesn't even stop to think. Doesn't even stop to pause. He's just... This is actually... Traditionally, he's a very horny individual. And if you're a feminine, or if you're a female rather, then you can be even channeling this energy. Like the horny guy energy. You know, just super horny, super like... not confrontational. What is that word? Why can't I get my words out? Oh my God. Oh my God. I know whose energy I'm channeling. It's the King of Cups energy. This is what he feels like. This is what he feels like. Oh my God. Why can't I channel the Aquarian energy? I can't speak. Oh, it's so frustrating. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Give me a second, Aquarius. I'm so sorry. Someone very excited, rushing forward into a situation. This is someone, now it could be the same guy. Don't get this mixed up. It could be him acting out like this. It could be him, you know, maybe muddling back and forth on something that, you know, and maybe even in the past he was very poker faced and didn't like want anyone to know what he really cared about or what he really thought and felt because he couldn't say it himself. He couldn't put it into words himself. But now there's someone, or that energy is like, okay, I know what I want. I want that. And let's go. Let's do it. I made up my mind. Let's go. Let's work together. Let's do it. But this Ten of Swords is telling me that you might not trust him. You might not trust something about this thing, or there's something there. There's really something there, and I really can't pick it up what it is. I don't know if you felt betrayed by this person in the past, or if this person felt betrayed by you in the past, or the Scorpio could be communicating to you about a situation at work that was deceptive. And he could be coming in really strong about it. And that's what he's talking about, not about what he feels about something else. Let's move on. Let's move forward. Weird. So the position that you're currently in right now, Aquarius, the part that you are currently playing in this whole Hershamagas is what it's looking like to me, is the Two of Cups. Look, this is mutual feelings. This is a reciprocated feeling between the two people. So in business, perfect partnership, perfect. You guys are on the same page. You want the same things. You want to, you know, it's the same page in the same book. You span time together. I'm just kidding. Span time. Okay, so obviously if this is romantic, then it means that you're totally like committed and you're totally, you know, simpatico. You both have a cup, you know, to offer and accept. It's very equal. There's a lot of equality here. So this is very businessy to me. Very, very businessy. If it's love, okay, read it in that context. No. I'm sorry. It's not love. If you're feeling like this is love, then exit the reading. This is not love. This is not your reading. This is business. This is work. Now, after you two have a conversation, one of you sends the communication back to the other and you guys talk about this. Now it brings you to this. Now it brings you both on the same page, same understanding. Same page, interesting. Page. Next card. This is why I think the King of Cups is a Scorpio. The next card is how other people see you, Aquarius. It's a Death card. It's a Scorpio card. Okay. Now, let me get into this a little bit more because I feel like it's like I can't get away from this Death card and the King of Cups and the Scorpionic energy. But I always just say, oh, it's a Death card, it's Scorpio, and then I kind of move forward. The Death card, if you can see this, there's not much room for interpretation. I wonder if that's the Lutheran rose. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, so this scene that he's walking through is pretty desolate. There's this like popey guy, there's little kids, a little person. He's a skeleton in the knight's armor. The sun is setting between the two towers. It's pretty clear. There's even little skulls on the horse's little rein. You see that? See it? Oh, you can't really see it. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, so something's never going to be the same again, needless to say. And the reason why is because the transformation has already happened. You have already gone through this transformation, Aquarius. You're going through it still, but it's not really the same. A really big shift has already happened. Ooh, we had the new moon in Taurus, and yesterday or today was that quarter moon in Leo. Those are very, that's all lighting you up right now, Aquarius. You have stuff going on. You're either going to get squares or oppositions with this moon cycle in May, and that's going to activate a lot of shit. It's going to, and Uranus is in the early degrees of Taurus. You are totally being lit up like a Christmas tree, Aquarius. And other people see it happening. Other people see you transforming like a Scorpio. You're the phoenix rising up through the ashes. And you're keeping your cards closer to your chest because that's the poker face. This is very Scorpio. Very, very Scorpio. Very Scorpio. And you're taking on some of those qualities. And it could be because of the person that you are now working with, that you are now collaborating with on something. This is the work, putting into it, working on something, investing in something, waiting for the return on investment. That's the waiting on return of investment. I wonder if you guys are doing something kind of in secret right now. That could be. You guys could be having plans, secret plans. And right now, this was the secrets are being coming to light. Secrets and betrayals and lies. Ooh. Aquarians and Scorpios do not appreciate being lied to. Let me tell you that right now. Tell you that right now. And not to say any other sign appreciates being lied to. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying, when an Aquarius and a Scorpio kind of team up, I mean, they're like my favorite signs. So, yeah. Interesting. Let's move forward. So the next card that we have is your hope or fear. The hope or fear, Aquarius, is indecision, stalemate. To be more like it, stalemate. You are afraid, or you have an anxiety, or you have a little neuroses, a little neurotic tick about you that you want things to move forward. Oh, this could have been you. This could have been you, Aquarius. It could have been you. Yes, yes. Now I see it so clearly now. This could have been you. You could have been and I don't care if you're a female Aquarius or a male Aquarius. Aquarian is a sign that I feel like it's not even worth designating any of them a gender or an age or a nationality or an ethnicity or anything. I mean, just like don't put labels on it because they will surprise you and delight you and entertain you with the opposite or just something different or their own take. You know, especially the very higher evolved Aquarians that are very who they are, you know, very confident and very, you know, just really shining their light, their little bright light of who they really are. Very, very entertaining people. God, I love Aquarians. The higher evolved Aquarians. So this could have been you. And you having this energy of that, ooh, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Your fear could be that it doesn't happen. That it gets held up along the way, that it's a stalemate, that someone's going to not give the okay or the green light or the go ahead. That's just a neurotic fear. That's just the hope or fear portion. So that's just telling us, you know, it doesn't mean it's going to happen, okay? So now that brings me to, oh, I'm doing good, 20 minutes, and I'm done with the Celtic Cross just about. Okay, so the last two cards I'm going to tell you, Aquarius, are the outcome card, the outcome you can expect in this situation, and then the future environment over the next few weeks Actually, it could even be by the end of May, because this is a May reading. So it could be at the end of May. I mean, it could have been a few months, but I kind of feel like this is an end of May type of future environment for you. So the outcome card, like the soonest outcome card, the resolution to what we're talking about, that's the outcome card. And then from that point, from the resolution till the end of May, that's the next card. The outcome card, I'm very pleased to tell you, Aquarius, is the Three of Cups. You and your Scorpio co-worker and a third person are going to be happy and celebrating. And, you know, this is third-party situation. So this Page of Wands could be an official communication between you and the co-worker and the third party. It could be just between you and the co-worker. It could be between the coworker and this person. It could be between you and this person. It could be any one of those combinations. But how it resolves is that, yeah, this is what I can't make it up. I can't make it up. There was some fuckery. And now it's getting blasted from the rooftops and everyone gets to know the fuckery that happened. And then the outcome is that everyone gets to celebrate and, you know, the good things prevail. And, you know, whatever it is that you were... Let's see if I can pull anything. Yeah. All right. You were working... Oh, my God. Holy shit. Okay, I pulled a clarifier. So the bottom of the deck, check this out. The bottom of the deck card is fruits of you're waiting to bear the fruit, working really hard on something and just waiting for it to, you know, look at all those stacked coins. You know, he's just working hard. That's you, Aquarius. Then I pulled a little bit of a, you know, clarifier. And I got the Two of Wands, which is waiting for the ships to come in. Then I'm like, okay, well, what else? And then I pulled the Three of Wands, which is another waiting card. Ugh. I can't make it up. I can't. Oh my God. Okay, last card. So the I don't go too far with this. After the Three of Wands, it's a Temperance card. That's chemistry. You have chemistry with these people. You and the Scorpio and the third party situation. Or the last piece of the puzzle. The last person. You know, not the backstabby person, but just someone else. There's someone else. You know, it's like you and this Scorpio. See, okay, Aquarius is waiting. I got through that, right? You understand that, right? Okay. So it's like you right now, only right now have you and the Scorpio or the Scorpio-like person have gotten on the same page. But it was not like that in the past. It was not like that in the past. In the past, he was poker-faced and he was not communicating with you openly. Or you were like this and being poker-faced with this person. Or you both were being poker-faced about it. And there was so much going on underneath the surface. And then in the recent past, one or both of you came out like a bat out of hell. And now, those feelings of betrayal or grief or whatever the fuck, feeling super bad. Someone feels super bad about something. I'm sorry, was that so loud? Someone feels super bad about something. And now there's this communication to set it right. To get to just like, you know. I wonder what that was about. I wonder what the rejection was. Ooh. Anyway. But yeah, so the last card... Okay, I'm sorry. I just took a peek. It just kind of happened. This is the last one after this. So this last card. Okay, so let me just start this again. So this is how it came out. Okay, so working hard, Aquarius. Since the beginning of the year. I thought I heard something. Maybe not. For a while. At least the beginning of the year. And now you're waiting and waiting to partnership. So you're waiting you're waiting to see how this all goes, but you're committed to it. And see, I love that about Aquarians is that you guys are fixed signs. I'm a cardinal. I'm a leader. You guys are fixed. guys are fixed. It's like you can't change your fucking minds. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. Those are all the fixed signs. It's like not budging. Waiting on this. This is like what you really want. And then chemistry. You have chemistry with these people. It's the perfect balance. It's a perfect balance. And it's timing. It's divine timing. It wasn't the right time. And you've been holding out. You've been waiting for the right time. You've been waiting for the right time, Aquarius. That's impressive. This is an evolved Aquarius. And I'm very honored and happy to be channeling this for you right now. Okay, last card after this. After Temperance, there's an offer. There's like a material offer coming in or going out. Between something with this third party situation, this third person, this third entity, third corporation, third company, you know, collaboration or, oh God, what is it? Mutual, God, I can't think. It'll probably come to me later, but it's a physical, it's a contract being slid across the table. And whatever this is the seed of like a lot of money being made. You are all like the alchemy. The alchemy is right. The timing is right for everyone to make a lot of money. Someone's going to make an offer or receive an offer. You know what? This is the right time. Because you've been waiting and working really hard, Aquarius. And you've been waiting for the right time. It is now the right time. It's now the right time, May. I'd be very interested to see what happens around the Scorpio full moon and it's like 2 weeks from now? The 18th or so? Okay. All right. You know, I'm sorry. I can't help myself. I did look again. I did. I'm sorry. The offer. And look at the High Priestess is here. Look at that High Priestess. Clandestine. Very, very secret. Very psychic. Very intuitive. You could be psychic, Aquarius. You could be using your internal intuition to get through fuckery. Five of Swords. There's fuckery going on. There was fuckery going on around you in this work situation. That's what these two cards are in the past. Lying, deceit, pettiness, you know, just strife, you know, winning at all costs. Someone was trying to fuck someone up, win at all costs, regardless of what happens, or, you know, there was some major fuckery. Okay, I'm going to finish. Oh, God, I thought I was going to do it, and I did in 27 minutes. Three of Cups is your outcome card. So all's wells end well. End wells. Jesus. Ugh, can't shake this Scorpio energy. But it looks like you are doing your stuff with a Scorpio, Aquarius. So that's kind of cool. Uranus and Pluto. That's big money. That's big, surprising money. Astrologically, when the Aquarius... And you know, the more Aquarian you are and the more Scorpionic they are, when you guys blend... That's big money. Pluto, you can see in the natal chart who is sort of prone to be like a multimillionaire, a billionaire. There are astrological signatures that you can see, you know, in the wheel, and you can see it. I mean, it shows it very clearly. Uranus is this big planet of sudden shock. Okay, it strikes the tower. It strikes like lightning out of nowhere. Big. Pluto is fucking nuclear. Pluto is small little planet. Big fucking deal, okay? It's volcanic. It erupts, lava everywhere. Okay, it's just a really big fucking deal. So both of you together, astrologically, is what I'm saying, is that this is going to be and this is why you've been holding on. Part of the reason why you've been holding on to this, Aquarius. Okay. Outcome card was the Three of Cups, all's well that ends well. And then the future environment card by the end of May, Aquarius. I'm so happy to tell you, baby girl, you're riding the chariot of success. Okay? You're riding this horse. This is the success victory card. But this is the chariot is also the victory card. But it's, actually it is public too, because it's like very, you know, But this has a very, very strong, the Chariot is very sort of like the athletic victory, and I wouldn't negate it, you know, just because we didn't get it here. This victory is like the campaign victory. This is like the fame victory. Okay, so there's other cards that have to do with fame or whatever, but this is a victory that plays out in the public somehow, for sure. And so the whole company knows, or the whole community knows. If you live in a town of 42,000 people, the whole town's going to hear about this, Aquarius. You know, whatever it is, whatever business you're in, it'll make news. And I wouldn't be surprised if it happened around that Scorpio full moon for you. I bet that lights up your chart like a Christmas tree. But you have the victory. And you're going to be celebrating. You celebrate, you know, you share with everyone. Everyone shares with you. Everybody gets over this. Everyone gets over the fuckery. Everyone gets over the fuckery. It's all going to be fine. It's all going to be fine, okay? All going to be fine. There's that communication. And it looks like they're... I know you're afraid of the stalemate. It's not going to happen. This King of Cups, this personality, whether they're a Scorpio or not, they were keeping things underneath the surface for a reason. You have to trust that, because I don't think they're the one that stabbed you in the back. Maybe you felt that way. Maybe you felt like they turned their back on you or something. But I feel like, and they will tell you, this is the communication. I was kind of like trying to put that together, but once I got into it, I really got the zingers and the images in my head. So there you go. Okay, Aquarius, all's well that ends well. It's going to be okay. You know, talk to them, have those conversations with them about why, you know what, they might just not be a person that talks a lot. If they are a Scorpio, I wouldn't expect too much of them with the words. They're not. But they'll tell you what they want to tell you, as far as now they're advocating for something. They had that, they or you are advocating really strong. Okay. Love time. We're just going to pull like one card, because this is not going to be Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, nor will it be the Twin Towers, nor will it be the Fellowship of the Ring. Oh, but now I want to watch it. Let's see what the predominant love life card for Aquarius is for the month of May 2019. Ooh, shy Aquarius? Are you shy? Oh, are you shy? I just can't get my hair together. It's just, I kind of like this because it reminded me of Dracula, but now I just feel like it's sort of boring. Wow, maybe there is no love life for you this month of May, Aquarius. Maybe it's just like drier than a bucket of sand. Okay. It's like you didn't like me saying that. Oh, how interesting. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. So this is someone traditionally... I look at this card as having really high standards. You could be saying no to something. You could be kind of like, you know, I think I want something else. You know, you're great, but no. You're not really feeling someone. I feel like someone's into you and you're not as into them as they're into you, is what I'm feeling. I feel like you're more into your work, or your business, or your art, or it's not stimulating for you anymore, or as stimulating as it was. Let me see what they say about it. Okay. Dissatisfaction. Look at that. Dissatisfaction, overindulgence, boredom. I just said that. Taking something for granted. Love, talents, beauty, need for a more authentic life. Reevaluation of a relationship that feels superficial. That's kind of what I was feeling exactly, actually. I felt like you kind of, it's like something, this work situation, why do I feel, you know, you were really waiting for it to come together Remember on the bottom of the deck cards, you had like all those coins. The guy had all those coins on the wall, and then the 2 and the 3 of wands right back to back. Both where the back was turned to us, and they had the stave looking forward out into like the horizon. And then after that, you got the Temperance card, which is a major arcana card, which is very spiritual, very alchemy. And then you also got the High Priestess, and that's when I told you that you're probably psychic or highly intuitive. I bet you're more interested in opening up your psychic awareness than you are in pursuing the love thing right now. Yeah, I think, and if you're in a relationship, I feel like you're in a relationship too. I feel like you already entered a commitment into someone. I think this is for people who might have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Because I feel like I'm not really into it. I feel like you're not really into it anymore. And I feel like it's not personal. I mean, in Aquarius, is it ever really like, But I feel like they used to, like maybe, and it's not to do with them. It has nothing to do with this other person. I feel like they're not bad people. It has nothing to do with them. It's just you're watching something else. Something else has your attention. Something else really has your attention that you're waiting for and waiting on. And it's deeper. It's not superficial. And this relationship that you're in right now, I really feel like this is not a single Aquarius. I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like it's just boring now compared to the money that you're going to make. You're more excited about the partnership professionally than you are trying to go marry somebody or have some kids or like pick somebody up. Yeah, it's not that the business partnership is more interesting to you right now. And that third party situation it ends with 3 people. Remember that where is it? See, right now you're getting on the same page as the Scorpionic type person. But by the end of May, there will be 3. By the end of May, there will be 3 musketeers. By the end of May, there will be 3 of you to celebrate. And there's no room for your girlfriend or your boyfriend. It's not that there's no room, but they're going to feel like a tag along anyway. You have, I love working with, I love work. I love working hard. I really do. And Aquarians, I feel like they're so good with friendships. I feel like friendships mean so much more to Aquarians. I mean, they're the sign that rules friendship. They rule the 11th house. So I feel like getting on the same page with someone right now that you've been waiting on for a long time, Aquarius, is way more important to you. And being a good friend and being a good business partner and holding up your end of the deal and your end of the bargain is way more important to you than, like I said, romancing someone. And I feel like both of you getting the third person, this third party situation, once the 2 of you, see, you've been trying to get this other person on board. I feel like that the King of Cups, the Death card, whatever, and they've been keeping things under the surface, and you've kind of just been waiting for them. And it could have been years. It doesn't even have to have been since the beginning of this year. This could have been just work. Just like general, you're both, maybe it's the client that you've been wanting to get for years. Maybe it's an assignment, whatever it is. And he or she hasn't been very, and so now you're in the process of really getting on the same page with this person. And that is very pleasing to you. That's what's got your attention. This is boring. Look at her. She's not into it. She's got the cups, but she's looking out the window like, ooh, success. It's beckoning my name. Interesting partnerships, interesting work. Ooh, you know. And then by the end, not by the end of the month. The end of the month is the victory card where you get to ride in on your horse. But before that, you get the third person on board. Wow, Aquarius. If there's people that can bring people together, though, I mean, that Aquarius is one of those signs. Wow, that's really cool. I don't know if I should do the other two. Let's just do it for shits and giggles. Let's see. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. I feel like this is someone who either has a boyfriend or a girlfriend or is talking to someone or has a love interest that's really into them more than Aquarius is into them. So let's just get some insight into those feelings. Let's just see if this is like a passing thing. Let's just get some confirmation or denying of this Four of Cups from the Tarot of Sexual Magic deck. Justice. That's cool. Gosh, she looks great. Except she's kind of like a, I don't know, her face isn't that like interesting to look at. Her body's banging though. Her body's great. I love the sword too. So I feel like this Justice, let me just take a closer look for myself. I always love the Justice card because all she needs is like her little scales and her fucking sword, and she's like walking out the house. I would totally do that. And my grapes, my scale of little grapes. Okay. The Sword of Power. To obtain love, you must give something in exchange and pay the price for the errors of the past. Ow, you don't want to do that. You're not there. I hope this person doesn't put you under the gun to do it either. Trying to get, that's why I love you guys so much. Trying to get an Aquarius or a Scorpio to do anything by manipulation is such a bad idea. Like, it's just going to blow up in your face so bad. You know, it's just really, really bad. It's just, I mean, trying to force anyone to do anything like that is really bad karma. But I feel like this person might try to, see, this person can feel you pulling away, Aquarius. Can feel you pulling away, Aquarius. And I feel like they're going to try to get you to reinvest. And I don't think you will. I think you're totally going to go off and do your whatever with those other people. Because Aquarians get so much out of it. Out of that kind of relationship. You know, the business. Damn, I just looked at the bottom of the deck. And look what we got. The Ten of Swords again. She's like, oh, I'm so sad. I'm going to twist my nipple. Look, I'm not even just like dicking around. I'm totally just like the literal music videos. Total Eclipse of the Heart. The literal is funny. Sorry. So, okay, Ten of Swords. It's like very obvious. It's like betrayal, hurt, pain. I think you're gonna break someone's heart. I think you're gonna be responsible, and I think you're gonna tell them, look, honey, I gotta save the world right now. I gotta do the greatest work of my lifetime right now. I got people to collaborate with that really depend on me. I can't. You're so great and you're so wonderful and you deserve so much more attention than I can give you right now. And I don't think that it's gonna work right now. And I think it's gonna shatter them. I think you're probably really funny and stuff, and they're probably going to be really bummed about losing your attention and your affection and all that stuff. Even pain can be transformed into power. You mustn't flee from emotions, but rather use them to find the true essence of our desires. That's the other person. That ain't you. Very clear about that. That's the other person. You can't be responsible for other people's feelings, Aquarius. That'll be fine. You'll be fine. just real quick. So this was this card from this deck. I just picked it up to move it and looked at the bottom, and there's another Scorpio card called Pluto. Transformation, Persephone. You might be heading for a breakup, but on the bright side, you have that great job to look forward to, that great gig, that great client, that great collaboration. It's something you've been wanting for a super long time. You've been waiting for it. You've been working on it. You've been steadily applying your energies and and you're psychic too. And you're psychic too. And you've been developing that high priestess, or you've been talking to psychics. Ooh. Ooh. That's fascinating, Aquarius. How interesting. Please tell me how this goes, if this is resonating for you, Aquarius. How interesting. Okay, last deck. 45 minutes. I'm doing great. I think this is a wonderful reading. Okay. And it's not 2.5 hours long. Let's see the sex life. So that was relationship. Has nothing to do with the sex life. Or maybe it does. We'll see. Yeah, Aquarius, I can totally see you like breaking someone's heart. They have to go through a major transformation. And then you are like in love with your job. And you know that your job is going to lead to accolades. That's what that Six of Wands was too, with the wreath and like that's part of why it's so public, is because like with the Chariot, with the athletic wins, it's something like a championship. There would be a championship little statuette or whatever. So for you, it would be the same thing. If there could be accolades, there could be, if you're in advertising, like the Taurus Awards, if, you know, whatever industry you're in, there's accolades involved with this. And there's big money because Pluto and Uranus is coming together. That's why I like those two signs. See, I'm Capricorn, I'm Saturn, I'm stability, I'm long lasting. I'm in it for the long fucking road. What I build lasts a lifetime. That's what I'm doing. That's what I do. That's my thing. Okay. Everything I create artistically will stand the test of time. It's like, you know, it doesn't just expire. It's not bubblegum. It's like 2001: A Space Odyssey. That's what I meant to say. Ooh, Aquarius. Okay, I guess the first card we've got is the Lesbians. Look at that. Ooh, someone's getting some good nipples. Someone is really enjoying nipples. So that's, you know, this really, I love this. This is, I can't make this up. This is like the bookend of what I said before about how you can't just put Aquarius into a box, because they're just going to like, and transform into like a triangle, and you know, or they're gonna, you know, like a dishcloth, or you know, it's like the most unexpected thing. And that's I feel like is very reinforced with this card. So if you are a male Aquarian, there could be, I mean, it's just you don't have any limits. There is no drawing in the lines. There's just who you are and what you want, and your ethics, and your own inner standard of ethics and morals and what you think is right and wrong. See, Aquarius is a sign that the should. They have an idea of how things should be or who should be in charge. They're not necessarily jazzed about like running the whole show and like la-di-dee, la-di-da. But if they see that the person in power is abusing that power, they have real things about that. They have a real thing about abuse of power and, you know, how someone should be ruling and how someone should be running this company and how someone should be behaving, and a lot of really, you know, Aquarius and Capricorn are side-by-side signs. So January, Capricorn, February, Aquarius. So if you are born in January, there's a good chance that you have a lot of planets in Aquarius, because the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars can sometimes move very closely together. And the same thing with February and Aquarians. You can end up having a lot of planets in Capricorn. Okay, so for me, I'm a Capricorn, but I have my Moon and my Mercury in Aquarius. Okay, that's why I'm like genius. Okay, Aquarius rules genius. rules eccentricity. So you're weird. I mean, and you gotta just, I think you own it though. I think Aquarians like that attention for being weird and different and eccentric, you know, and they deserve it because they're just like wildly entertaining. Why did I get off on that? That's so weird. Anyway, so this is the Queen of Swords. Damn, Aquarius. And then if you're an Aquarian female, yeah, that doesn't matter. You can be sucking a dick one day and eating the taco the next day, and like, you know, like anything goes. It's like a la carte. It's like you don't want to have to choose one. You want everything, anything goes, you know? So this is definitely you, whether you're the male or female, like whatever. It doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter. But if you're the female Aquarius, then you are definitely, I would say, being the Queen of Swords in your relationship, and you're just going to like, the sword's going to come down and you're going to say, look, and then you're going to go and get your titties sucked. Okay. So yeah, I mean, like, very, very clear. But yeah, you're not in an emotional place right now with your relationship, Aquarius. And I think it's ending soon. I mean, if you have to go do this collaboration and this, you know, mutual fund or whatever the fuck, I can't think of the word right now, but joint venture. Jesus fucking Christ on a goddamn stick. Why did that take so long for me to get out? Does that mean that I broke through the Scorpionic energy that I thought that I was going to like... Oh, I feel so much better now. Joint venture. You have to go do your joint venture or your collaboration or your partnership or whatever you're doing. You're not in the relationship. You're not into it anymore. You're not feeling it. You're past it. You're being Scorpionic yourself. You're playing your cards close to your chest and you're like doing psychic shit, or you're talking to psychics, or maybe you're introducing yourself to another type of people, and you're, you know, Aquarians just like wake up the next morning and just start reading shit from 13th century Italy, whatever the fuck, you know, very, very, and that's why other people are seeing you like that, like the death card, you know, like just transforming and going through a rebirth and keeping their cards close to their chest, because maybe you weren't like that before, Aquarius. Maybe you were just like totally living a different lifestyle and just saying what you thought all the time and just putting everything out there and, you know, being very much more transparent, you know, didn't have anything to hide or, you know, whatever. And now maybe you opening up your own psychic abilities and just kind of seeing where that takes you has taken you some really cool places. And, you know, it's not really something you can talk about with other people. I mean, think of a CEO of, you know, a multi-million-dollar company, but not hundreds of millions of dollars, you know, just like, you know, and imagine that person talking to their club about it, you know, their social club, their whatever it is. It's okay. Oh, okay. There, you know, she went off the deep end. So you're keeping those cards close to your chest, and yet you're, or maybe even in business, you're just learning how to do that, how to do the poker face. But you're really excited about the partnership that you're getting on the same page now, Aquarius. And then that third party situation, whatever, it's very obvious. Right now, this is you. The end card, this is you. You're one of these three people and you're one of these two people. Like, I can't make this up. This is just, you saw me shuffle the cards. So if this doesn't resonate for you, this is not for you. Or maybe some parts resonate for you and the other parts don't. So it's all coming together, Aquarius, and now is the time. So don't fret, don't stress, keep doing what you're doing, keep channeling the higher vibrations, keep reading your little tarot books or your little whatever you're doing. And yeah, you're going to be seeking out maybe fuck buddies, or maybe just maybe friends with benefit, you know, something like that. You have something going on, and I think it's very good. I mean, oh, I didn't even see that. Look at what her hand's doing. She's sucking on that tit, and look what her hand's doing. There's no emotion in this sexual encounter right here. So I think you're just kind of enjoying yourself. And I would say go for it, because I don't think there's anything, you know, you're going to break this person's heart, you know, for sure, because you're great and anyone would want to be with a cool bomb-ass Aquarius, but you just got to do it because you have a higher calling and you have work to do and you have your own thing going. Whoa. Okay, so that is your May reading, Aquarius. Let me know how it goes in the comments below. I hope you found something that you can use. I am on Instagram under the same handle of Watch Natalie, spelled with 2 E's. No, I'm just kidding. I like my name like that. My mom did it so that I didn't have the word lie in my name, and then I just grew up not able to lie. So now it's like a really weird thing about me. Anyway, so I hope this helped, and let me know how it goes. I will talk to you soon. Bye.